Hello, everybody. This is Rhoda again. Welcome to my page. It's Thursday, and as you know, I do weekly interviews with my global business partners from the community that I am in. And today, joining us is Graham Maynard from Sutton, UK.
Hi, Rhoda. How are you?
Great, great. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. Just enjoying Saturday. I've said it wrong.
The glass of wine, very good. Just to calm the nerves a bit.
Just to relax a bit.
Yeah. So why don't you introduce yourself to us? Let us know you a bit more, please.
Okay. Well, my name's Graham. I'm originally from a place called Kingston, which is just outside of London, and I lived in that area for the best part of my life, actually. I moved down to the south coast near Brighton for about 5 or 6 years, and come back to this area about 9 years ago. So I've always sort of been local to this area, really, a sort of just outside of London. So at the moment, I'm working in engineering, which I've been doing for about 10 years now, in the same firm, not far from here. So I've had sort of a mix of roles really throughout working life. I've done sales, I've done some management, all sorts of bits and pieces really. But yeah, at the moment I'm in engineering, and that's what I'm doing full time at the moment.
Oh, okay. So you're doing the business part-time?
Yeah, I'm doing this part-time with a view to, I'm going to give myself maybe a time scale of 2 years where I want to be then just focusing on this completely, and this will be my full-time occupation is what I eventually want this to be.
Yeah, ultimately, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I think it's a good goal to have, isn't it?
Yeah. So how are you managing your time doing the business and your job?
Okay, well, what I'm doing, I mean, the hours that I do quite long hours. I do sort of 7:30 in the morning till 7 at night, so it's 9 on a 12-hour day. But what I'm doing at the moment, I'm getting up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm spending an hour and a half or so working on my business. And then also when I come home, once I've made something to eat, had a shower, whatever, I'm then sort of cracking on again and working on this. So it's good. It's enjoyable, and it's good fun. It's good fun as well, which is great.
Yeah, it is fun. And so it is doable for anyone who still has the regular jobs, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. If you you can do this alongside whatever full-time job you're doing, whether you're doing, I don't know, night shift, day shift, part-time work. You can literally fit this in around anything really, which is it's so flexible, which is great.
Right. You can say that, really. So what were your reasons and your goals on when you started this business?
Okay, I mean, I was looking around for something extra that I could do, I guess, alongside what I'm doing now. For the main reason is I thought that I just want to be doing something else rather than just doing the general routine of life, getting up, going to work. I wanted to be able to, I don't know, be able to achieve something better for myself, for my family. I just felt that doing what I'm doing at the moment, if I don't do something different, I'm still going to be doing the same thing 5, 10 years down the line. I just feel that I needed something extra to I don't know, to look forward to be another goal, if you like.
So as an engineer, would you recommend it to your co-workers?
Oh, of course. Yeah. I mean, it's a completely different skill set as opposed to working in engineering to working online.
Yeah.
But the beauty of working online, especially with this business that we're doing, is you can actually come into it with not really knowing anything about online, because it's all, you sort of work through that training, and it's literally all laid out for you step by step by step. As long as you just follow those things, you're going to get to where everyone else is getting. So from the point of view of becoming from an engineering background straight into, I don't know, an IT scenario, online business background, the transition that you think is not possible is completely doable. It's totally doable without a question of a doubt. Yeah, absolutely. And I'd recommend it to anyone. I mean, not necessarily, or not only people in engineering, but anyone in manufacturing, any sort of engineering related work. by all means, this is definitely a way to move out of that, or to do it alongside of that. It definitely, absolutely.
And our training is really very easy. It's almost easier than going to school, I guess. Because
It is.
our training is really laid step by step, and we can really fit it in our schedules, right?
Yeah, that's what I like about it, is you just do one part of it, you tick it off. You do the next part, you tick it off, and you just keep working your way down that list. It doesn't matter whether it takes you a week or 8 weeks. You're all going to get there. We're all going to get there at the same point. And obviously, everyone has a different, I don't know, learning capacity and the way they work and the time that they've got to do it. But it's doable for every single one of us. That's the thing. Like I say, I mean, I get up an hour or so earlier in the morning to do it. I do it in the evening when I come home from work. You can just fit it in whenever you like. You can do bits and pieces in your lunch break. It's, or lots and lots of toilet breaks. It's, it's a fantastic way of doing it.
Yeah.
It's all doable. That's what I like about it. It's the support that goes with it as well. I think is a really, really good thing. I've never known anything quite like it. If you get stuck, you can reach out and you can ask somebody that question, and you'll get an answer down the line. It's just the support that goes with it is just phenomenal, really.
Yeah. That's correct. And that's what I love this community so much, because whatever time it is, if you have a question, if you have a problem, you just have to reach out, and immediately there will be someone who is ready to answer.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, because even myself, been in like 4 months now, I find that I'm answering questions for the new people that are getting involved now. I'm answering questions that I know the answers to that they don't. So it's like everybody is just helping everyone step up and move along, which is, well, it's great, really. It's a great way of doing things.
Yeah, it's really,
If everything else was like that in life, it would be absolutely fantastic.
indeed. So, let's talk about your results. You want to share your results with us?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. As I say, I've only been doing it for a short while. I think it was around about the beginning of March where I first actually saw an ad and decided to watch a webinar, which I didn't do straight away, I must admit. It was probably about the third or fourth email that I got. I decided to actually jump in and watch a webinar. And from that point, I didn't stop. I watched the webinar. I decided this was something I wanted to do and just went for it. So I went straight in. And I've not looked back, to be honest. I followed the train. It took me about, I don't know, I guess 8 or 9, about 8 weeks, I guess, to get through everything in the training. Got my ads up and running within about 4 weeks of actually being involved in it, of starting it. And since then, I've managed to get 6 buyers and two distributors from that. So, which is amazing. I mean, I didn't think I would achieve what I've done in that space of time. So, it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling when you see those results for the effort that you're putting in. Obviously, the help that you're getting, to push yourself forward as well.
And without selling.
Without selling, yeah, that's the even. A lot of people, I think, they can't grasp the idea that we don't actually sell any products as such. They say, well, what do you do? What do you sell? I said, we don't sell anything. That's the best thing about it. Come on board, watch the webinar and see for yourself. We just, that's I think what a lot of people find interesting about how are you doing all this without saying anything.
It's almost too good to be true, but it is happening.
It is, yeah, it is. And once you get in, or once you get to the other side, if you like,
Yeah.
you see it from a completely different viewpoint. You get all those people who are skeptical, and they think this is a scam and it's another one of these internet phenomenons. But once you get inside and you see how real these people, how real we are now, and how real the system is, it's a complete game changer, to be honest with you. Complete game changer.
Exactly. So, would you want to invite our followers, your followers and my followers, for our next workshop, since it's Thursday?
Hey, so the way you can actually get involved with this is to watch one of our live webinars we do, and we do these twice a week, every single week, and it's literally you just register your details. You get your own personal invitations to our webinars, where you can find out literally what this is all about, how we're doing it, and how you can get involved and start doing it too. So they happen twice a week on a Thursday. Sorry, not on a Thursday. I'm trying to think, because UK here is the times are a bit different.
Yeah.
So for us in the UK, it's on a Tuesday and Friday morning.
Yeah.
Whereas obviously in Canada and that it's a Monday and a Thursday evening. So you can just sign up and get involved and watch one of our webinars, and just do yourself the favour, turn the TV off for an hour and a half or so and just watch one of these, because it's a lot more informative than any of your soaps will be.
Yeah. Maybe set aside Netflix for a bit and learn
Exactly,
some
yeah.
things.
Switch those Netflix off.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming on and doing this interview. I really appreciate it, and I know that your followers will appreciate it too.
Oh,
So
thank you very much. It's nice to be able to talk about it, to be honest, and to just show people what it's about.
Yeah, and it's nice to connect with different people from all over the globe. We're so many. We're over 22,000 people now in our community, right?
Yeah, that's the amazing thing. When I came into this back in March, there was 14,000 people in the community. So in the space of those 4 months, it's grown by 6,000 people. I mean, just trying to get your head around that figure,
Yeah.
that amount of people in that short space of time. What's it going to be like this time next year? It's just growing and growing, and it's the best time, I think, ever now to jump on board and do something online, because, well, I mean, you can tell by the amount of shops and things that are closed in the high street, and everything is moving online. As much as some people don't like to admit it, that's where you've got to be, really.
Yeah, everything's moving online, and we have to move online as well, because if we don't, we'll be left behind. And the internet is at its infancy, and it's the best time to get on it, to ride the wave of the internet. And we're here to help you. If you want to know what we're doing, ask us. You can ask me, you can ask Graham. If you want to know more about this business that we're doing, just send us a message or register on our link directly, and you will be we will send you an invitation for our live workshop tonight and for Monday. So thank you so much again, Graham, for for accepting this interview. And
thank you.
thank you so much. So there you have it, straight from the source, Graham Maynard from UK. Bye.